No. I'll have to worry about that probably in my far future, in real life. Why would I want to play a game of it? Ooh, we're on and popping. On and popping. On and popping. Let's get these comments over there in the corner. See what those options are. Advanced settings. I think that's good, right? Hey! Oh, I can plug my controller back in so I ain't charging my watch. You tell your brother what I got? I got that smartwatch, Tucci. No, I wear my watch on my left. That's not true. But I'm right-handed, so I don't wear it on my right hand because, like, I always have, like, you know, if I'm going to do something, I'll be doing it with my right hand. So if I'm, like, if I'm working on a machine or an engine or something and I'm always reaching down in there, I'm doing it with my right hand. And if I had a watch on, it's always getting twisted on something or snagged on something or whatever because I'm more prone to doing something with my right hand. I used to have a nice herringbone chain with a herringbone bracelet to match the chain or whatever, and I got rid of the chain when I broke the bracelet. I had it on my right wrist, and I reached in somewhere. I was doing something, and I pulled my arm back, and bam, snagged that shit, broke it. So then I got rid of the chain, and I went out and got something different. I got a collection of, like, these trucks, these, like, model trucks. It's like a collection, and they make one, like, every year. And this collection's, like, older than I am because, like, my parents started buying that shit way back when they had the very first one, and they got it from my brother. He never paid any mind or carried any interest to it, but, like, my mom always bought one every year. Every November, like, they'll release one only through the month of November. After that, you can't get it. If you can't find it, or you'll pay for it. But, like, I have every single one that they ever made still currently all the way up to this year. What is this, 2018 now? Like, this November, they'll have a new one for 2018, and on the back of it, each one has a license plate or whatever. Like, it's got the year of when it came out or whatever on that shit, and each one was different. Like, the year 2000 was, like, this tractor-trailer truck with a trailer on it, and it was carrying the space shuttle, fucking, I forget what it was, Atlantis or in Denver or something like that. The fucking payload doors open up on that shit, the arm comes out that shit, it's got a satellite in there, fucking all that shit. The satellite folds, the fucking solar sails fold open on that shit, it all lights up and little makes beep sounds and shit. Like, beep, beep. Like fucking whatever, but I still buy them or whatever. I still buy them. I got a new lightsaber for my collection I just got yesterday. That's what I got. What are you talking about, like the Matchbox cars? Like, yeah, I got Matchbox cars from when I was a kid. Like, I got the Knight Rider car, dude. I got like this. There's this TV show called Fall Guy, and the guy who plays the $6 Million Man or the $1 Million Man or whatever, the Bionic Man from way back in the old days, Colonel Steve Austin or whatever his name was. Like fucking, he was the dude in that TV show, and he used to drive this brown pickup truck with this chrome fucking light bar on that shit. And like during the day he was a stunt man. And at fucking night, he was a vigilante crime fighter just going out busting motherfuckers' ass because, like, he had his fucking, like, his drug fix was, like, adrenaline rushes, diving off of fucking real buildings at fucking 10 stories, fucking using somebody else for a fucking, to stop on the fucking ground with like land on top of somebody else and they die and you live, like, you know what I mean? Like, dude was crazy as fuck. Like, he was a stuntman during the day and vigilante at night. The name of that TV show was called Fall Guy, because like, and like the deal was is like he always did these stunts and shit, and he was always fucking like falling and blah blah. But the other deal was like, if you commit a crime, action, reaction, cause and effect, consequence, somebody's got to take the blame for it. It doesn't necessarily have to be you. There always has to be a fall guy, though. Someone to take the blame. Just remember that. You can go do whatever you want and never get in trouble for it, just as long as there's somebody else around to take the blame for it. That's what's up. And that was what the show was all about, Fall Guy, is that these people would be getting set up for crimes that they didn't do, kind of being like, hey, I'm the fall guy, and this guy was like a vigilante or whatever, and he'd usually like hear about something going on over here, doing his job during the day or whatever, and then he'd be like, I'm gonna go out and do something at night about it. It was an alright show back in the day, and it had Colonel Steve Austin in that shit, doing it up. I don't know, man. It's cheery, like. Fuckers. Yeah, I do. No. This is the Darth Vader one. I don't usually bust it out. The new one I got's got a new soundboard in it. This one? No, it's this one. Yeah. It looks like my old one that I show all the time, but it's not. I'll go get it. It isn't, though. It's got a couple of nicer features on it, like I like the button on it, the new button on it that turns it on and off, and I like these rivets down here in the handle or whatever. It looks a little cooler. But it's made cheaper, really. It's got a different soundboard in it. Just get the top of the line, Uno fucking one, just be like, get one lightsaber and have it do the complete hot shit. See, this one's better though, dude. If you had these two in your hand, you'd be like, as soon as you pick this one up, you'd be like, oh, this is way better than that one. Like, this one actually has weight. I don't care what you think it looks like. This shit has more weight to it. Feels more like fucking deal in your hand compared to that one does. I don't give a shit. This is a master replica, and this is a fucking piece of shit Hasbro one. Like Star Killer. Straight up like fucking Star Killer. Like, and it's cool too because they're like kind of both like the same saber. It's brand new out the box, that's why. The other one's like fucking 10 years old. And it's probably not got a fucking brand new battery. This one's got brand new batteries in it, and this one doesn't. Right? Dude, if I got like 10 people here right now and was like, yo, here, take one. Yeah, God. Like, dude, I go outside and we can choreograph some way better shit than they had in fucking Clone Wars with like hundreds of fucking droids and fucking Jedis all over the place. Like, get it. Like, are you fucking kidding? Don't make me bust out the fucking... my mean green. Boom, boom. Master Yoda's. And it's nice for like a little Shoto. Nice for like a little Shoto. Two, 3, 6, 7, 8. Nah, I never got down. I don't wear the mask. I don't like that shit. I was thinking about getting a stormtrooper outfit and then fucking taking pieces from that outfit and modifying them and making my own like Jedi, like you wear the Jedi Knight outfit like Obi-Wan Kenobi did in the fucking Clone Wars. He had the Jedi Knight outfit on and he had like the fucking arm bracers, the shoulder pads, and like the leg bracers and shit like that from like clone armor over his Jedi Knight fucking gear or whatever, giving him like some like Jedi Knight armor fucking get up fucking looking shit. Like I was thinking about getting some fucking Stormtrooper gear and modding it out, making it look like Clone Trooper gear, and then putting like some Jedi Knight symbols on that shit, making it look like some Jedi Knight fucking like armorized gear. For everybody they thought was the shit on Battlefront 2, you're not. Tell you right now. Kylo Ren lightsaber. Where'd you get that shit, bitch? I don't even think I've seen Kylo Ren. I don't think I've seen Kylo Ren do that move one fucking time yet. I don't think in any movie, like. Can't do it. That's how much a fucking pussy Adam Driver is. Or one of those. Like, you don't see Kylo Ren do one of those. Like, no need to. Right? Like, you don't never see Kylo Ren do one of those in the movie, like, you know, just off throat, like, and be like, wow, with some, like, force lightning or a choke or a push or something. No, don't see it, like, nothing like that. You don't see nothing like that in the movie. That's how lame that choreograph is. Oh, it's not practical. You can't do that move with that lightsaber. You cut your shit off. I do that shit just no problem, like any other lightsaber. It's like Master Yoda would say. No matter what type of lightsaber you use, whether you're using 1, 2, a double-ended one, a curved one, some special bullshit, short version, modified, longer blade, thicker blade, whatever the case may be, crossguard, there are illusions. Illusions or misconceptions to your opponent to think that you have an advantage over them. Thus, you do not. No matter what type of lightsaber, no matter what type of the fucking skill, or like style or form you use, they're all just as good as any other. Your mastery in it will determine how good you really are. That's the curved Count Dooku one. Count Dooku. Bust out Darth Maul if I had fucking batteries for that shit. I had Master Windows and Obi-Wan's out last night. That's the one you want, the Samuel L. Jackson one. You'd be down with your brother over there talking about, let me get that purple shit. That's another misconception. Lightsaber. Purple isn't a Jedi color. It's a Sith color. Because Master Windu used to be a fucking Sith. When he first was fucking found as a little boy, he was taken by a fucking Sith to Korriban, where he grew up and was raised as a Sith, learned the Sith ways. One day, like, he had enough of that shit. And fucking turned on his master, slayed his master, and took his master's lightsaber to remind himself of where he came from, because his lightsaber also got damaged in the process. But, like, he took his to remind himself, like, where he came from, plus he needed a weapon himself. But he took his master's lightsaber as, like, a memento to remind himself, like, where he came from and where he didn't want to be. Because even though that's the way he was, like, raised and that was the only choice he was given, he didn't really concur with that choice. You know what I mean? He didn't really want to be a Sith. And he left and went straight up to the Jedi Order, walked up in that shit and said, here I am. I used to be a Sith Lord, but I don't like that shit, and I don't want to be a Sith. Help me and let me be a Jedi. They were like, oh, sure. Right away, they snatched his lightsaber from him. Like, the Masters did a fucking shit where, like, they suppressed his force powers and slapped him in a fucking Jedi prison deep down underneath the temple on Coruscant, where he sat for, like, a decade. And one day during the Great Mandalorian Wars, when the Mandalorians raided the Jedi Temple, stealing the dark saber in the process, his cell was damaged or whatever, and he got free from his cell. And he saved many Jedi and Jedi Masters that fucking day or whatever. And because he proved himself above and beyond the worthiness, they released the suppression on his force powers, slowly but surely, not all at once, over time and trained him in the ways of the Jedi, and he earned his way up the ranks and fucking found himself to have a seat on the Jedi fucking Council and the Jedi Order. And still, like, if you've seen his lightsaber in Star Wars Episode 1, yeah, I don't think he used it, but it was hanging on his side. If you see it, that was the original Sith lightsaber he had. The next time you see him in Star Wars Episode 2, he has his nicer, newer, more flashier, fancier lightsaber that's purple. Like, it was purple in 1, but he never took it off his side, and he never used it, so you wouldn't know that it was, but we know that it is. The style of that lightsaber was his Sith Master's. By then, it was like, while he was on the Jedi Order, something else happened, and, like, again, he went above and beyond the call of duty, and that's actually how he got a seat on the Jedi Order, is by doing that once again later on, after he was a Jedi Knight, or a Jedi Master. He made the rank of Master. And he did something above and beyond the Call of Duty again, and they gave him a fucking seat on the Jedi Council. And not long after that, he still was using his old lightsaber, but by Episode 2, he had got rid of that lightsaber and made his Star Wars, his Jedi lightsaber. He retained the crystal. See, that's the deal. He took the crystal out of the fucking Sith lightsaber and he kept it to make his Jedi lightsaber. But he was not originally a Jedi, and that crystal's not a fucking Jedi crystal. It's not a fucking natural crystal that was made synthetically through, like, Sith alchemy and shit, like the red crystals are. So, well, because, like, fucking some people, like, you know, can fall to the dark side. And no matter how far you fall, which is kind of thus the main point of, like, all story of Star Wars, no matter how far you fall to the dark, there's always hope for redemption, that you don't have to remain in the dark. You can come back to the light. It doesn't change what you have done while you're hiding in the dark, but you can come back to the light and be redeemed and pay for your sins or your fucking deeds. As redemption. It's the whole story of Star Wars. The first 6 movies was all about redemption. Is that being that you came from nothing, you made your way up, you fell down from the fucking top to the bottom, thought you was on top again, but in a whole nother way, that you realized that it wasn't the right way, and that you can be redeemed back to what is truthful and right. That's what the idea of that's the idea of hope. It's not something that's destined to happen all the time, but once in a great fucking blue moon, through hope and willpower, like, shit, you can be redeemed or whatever, but it's not too often. It doesn't it? I thought it was the fucking pile of shit over here, even though they're like collectibles. Like, I hate looking at it, and I ain't got nowhere else to stick it. I ain't got like no place to look. I ain't got no place to put it. Like, I kind of want to get rid of it, like, 'cause even like fucking still, like, I still continue to tradition. Like, I still buy one like every year for like $30 and add it to the collection. Because I thought maybe one day I have a kid or whatever, and he'd be like, oh, look at all these cool fucking trucks. And they're all, like, got all kinds of cool shit and different shit or whatever. And, like, it'd be the same thing like I was a kid. Like, every year I get the brand new one, I take it out the box, I slap some batteries in it, I turn it on, I look at the lights on that shit, I see what it all do, I fucking close it all back up, take the batteries off, put it back in the box, and put it away, and fucking with the rest of the collection. I've done that every year for, like, 38 years. If it happens, it happens, but I doubt it. And if it doesn't, before I die, I'll take this collection, I'll go cash in on that fucking shit, and I'll go fucking to Las Vegas and get my dick sucked or something while I still can. So it's money in the bank either way. That's basically what it is. It's money in the bank. Because, like, right now, 9 out of 10 people, like, dude, 9 out of 10 people right now, like, if they seen that collection, they're going to want, like, where's, like, the first, like, 10 you got? That's the answer. They're going to be, like, the first 10. Like, most people don't got, like, the first 10 or the first 20 from that collection, like they might have like from about that point on is when people started getting like popular, people started collecting them, whatever the deal was. So the very first like 10 to 20 of them, like people always want those ones because they're the fucking rarer ones, hard to find. If you got, most people got them, they ain't got the box. It's fucking beat up. It was a piece of shit. It's been played with. It's fucked up. It's missing pieces. Whatever the case may be, it might not even work. All mine are in the boxes, like I told you. Every year, for like more than 40 years, you get a fucking new one. I open the box, put the batteries in, check it out, listen to the lights and the sound, take the batteries out, put it back in the box, and it gets put away. So I got every single one brand new in the fucking box. Like the boxes might, some of the boxes might got a little beat up over the fucking course of 40 fucking years, but the shit inside is still in mint pristine condition. I don't really know. I wouldn't want to fucking give him my, I probably wouldn't even give him my last name because my last name's a fucking curse. So. No, I'd probably go with like whoever his mother is. I'd let him have like his mother's last name or something, just not to have my last name. And like probably if you want to know the truth, like you know how that shit goes. Like you ain't never had a kid, but I guarantee it. Like you'd be like, oh, we're gonna name this motherfucker, and like, and no matter what the fuck you fuckers agreed on, I guarantee when it's time to fucking sign the paper in the hospital and the fucking woman standing there like, what name you want me to put on this birth certificate? I guarantee it's whatever she says fucking goes. Like, unless that chick was like drugged up and knocked the fuck out, and you said something like, oh this, and they were just like, yeah, like, and didn't give a flying fuck, then you could probably put whatever you wanted on that shit or whatever. Which I'm sure some have. And I bet you if there's enough anal mothers out there in the world, they probably fucking went down, and if they didn't like it enough that they probably went down and legally had it changed to something different. Guarantee it. Like, oh, I was fucked up, I didn't get a choice, that's not fair, I'm not having it. But by then it's usually like the kid's already 3 years old and is used to the name. That's the fucked up part about it. Like, everybody who calls me whatever, like, by my name, which isn't too many people anymore, usually call me by my nickname, my shorthand version of my name. Don't nobody call me by my, like, real fucking official name. That's on my birth certificate at all. The only people that did do that, or still will do that, are, like, maybe my aunt and uncles, if I should run into, like, some of my aunt and uncles. And that's obviously because that's what my name is. Other than that, like fucking my grandparents are the only people that call me by like my real name. But like now, like even still to this day, like once in a while, like my parents might use my real name, but fucking don't. They call me by like either fucking Jedi or fucking my shorthand version of my name. Because after all these years, that's from like so many people coming over and saying it all the time, like. Well, it's Tony anyways, like, ain't motherfucking no secret, but from all the people that come over and be like, Tony, 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 or whatever, that shit rubbed off on, like, people like my parents or whatever, or my brother and shit, and that's what they'll just say. So they don't even really, like, say my fucking real name anymore, and, like, dude, this is how often I use my real name. I go somewhere, and they'll be like, yo, sign this. I'll look at that shit, and I'll be like, I gotta think about my real name and how to spell that shit and then write it in cursive. Because that's how often I don't use my real name. comic books? Like, yeah, I got comic books, look, right here. You know what I got in my hand? Yeah, these are got fucking, in the bags with the fucking borders and that shit, mint pristine condition. Only been touched once by me. You know what the fuck these are? It's the Death of Wolverine saga. 4 comic book series with the fucking hollow foil covers. First printings. It's the Death of Wolverine from the actual series. I got the very first Wolverine comic book from his series. First printing. Legit. From when I was a kid. I didn't buy it when I was a kid, but I mean, like, when I was a kid, I did buy it. Well, it was like available. I got it from this comic book store that was going out of business. So I hustled that dude and got it for like stupid cheap. Like I paid for it, but I still got it for cheap. Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I paid like $30 or $50 for that comic book or whatever, when it was like a fucking $350 comic or something like that, because it was like 80% off or 75% off going on a business sale or whatever. And I used to go there, so the dude know me, and I was like, I went in there and I was like, I only got like $65. And he's like, oh, but it's like $80. I'm like, come on. I'm like, I only got like $65. I've been fucking saving for like 2 weeks for that shit. Like, sell me that shit right here, right fucking now, before some other douchebag. Cause like, I'm sitting there talking about it, and all of a sudden, like, 2 other people start fucking looking at that shit. I'm like, see, that's what I'm talking about. Some cocksucker come in here in 3 hours from now or tomorrow afternoon and fucking be like, and buy that shit. I'm like, I got $65. He's like, give me that $65 and that card. I was like, all right, deal. I gave him some card or whatever. I had like triples of it. I knew it was worth a couple dollars, but I didn't give a shit. I had triples of that shit. I gave him that card in like the $65, and I got the Wolverine #1 first printing, mint pristine condition, original, legit. And I have every Wolverine comic book from his series. Those 4 comics right there is the last comics I needed. I have every legitimate comic from Wolverine's series, from the very first one to the very last one, and the death of him, and the prequel series to his series, which was there's 2 #1s of Wolverine. The first one is a 4 comic mini-series, which was the prototype to see how his series would even do if he had a series, which was a 4 comic mini-series in the beginning. I got them first 4 comic books, and I fucking needed the #1 to his original legit series that was like, I don't know, 200, 300 fucking comic fucking series or something like that over the fucking X amount of years that they had it or whatever, but I got them. And that was like, one day, like, I don't know, he was like talking about something, oh, the new Wolverine movie was coming out, and I went and Googled it up and found out that I was like, Wolverine's dead. Like, they done killed him in the comic books, like, killed him, dead, don't have his own series anymore, all Dunsky. I was like, what? Are you best fucking X-Men character ever, and fucking he's Dunsky, don't have his own series anymore, no. I was like, how the fuck they even did that shit? So I was like, wow, this is crazy, because, like, you know, I mean, I stopped buying comics after a certain while, but I fucking still did, like, sit here one day and be like, oh, well, I have this many, I only needed, like, 30 fucking more, I can get it for X. I went and fucking looked them all up and bought them one by one. Years later, I finished the collection to make sure I had the whole entire complete legit set from the first 4 comic miniseries, #1 to the end, and then the 4 comic fucking end death series. Whole set. I got Sabretooth 4 comic series mini set. He had 4 comics too. He had his own, Sabretooth had his own series. It was 4 comics. And the artwork in the first comic was, I mean, all of them were legit, but there was some inside cover art on fucking, in the first comic that was pristine legit. That shit was always nice. It's memorable. I'll tell you, that's what I'm saying, like, I ain't seen that shit in like years, but I'll tell you about it right now like I fucking saw it yesterday. It's memorable. That's how good that artwork is. I got all kinds of shit like that, man. I got the Death of Superman, the Return of Superman, in the black sealed bag, the white sealed bag. I got like a couple of those shits because I have I got two sealed bags of the black and 2 sealed bags of the white, and I got fucking 1 black one that's open and one white one that's open. I have a comic book that wasn't even released in the United States of America or anywhere, even in Northern America. No Canada, no America, no fucking Mexico. It comes straight up from Europe, and it was European release only in fucking like Central Europe. That there is it's a Superman comic from the Adventures of Superman, or something like, yeah, it's the Adventures of Superman, and it's comic book number 505. It's in a sealed bag, and it comes with a postcard inside the sealed bag with a cover of Action Comics number like 50 or 81 or number 10 or whatever it was, with Superman's first appearance. Because the comic book of Action Comics with Superman's first appearance is basically printed on the fucking front of that postcard. And there's only 505 of those postcards in the world, because that's what the deal is with that comic and that series. There was only 505 of them made. They were only released in Central Europe only, and it's a limited edition. Like, that postcard's numbered, it has a number on it. You'll see the number if you open the bag and flip this shit over. I never opened it. I got that from my teacher. My second year in junior high, I got that shit from my teacher, because fucking from the first year in junior high, after like that summer break, like my first year in junior high went by, and that summer break she went to fucking Europe or whatever for fucking the summer, across Europe and shit. And she said she'd bring us some cool shit back. And at the end of the second year of junior high, at the end of the year, if I fucking didn't give her a hard time all year, see, look, my teachers had to fucking bribe me. They had to fucking bribe me. I'm surprised I didn't hate one of those teachers that'd be like, look, if you don't give me a hard time today at fucking work, I'll suck your dick at the end of the day. Just come see me at the end of the bell. Like, yo, like, couldn't I get one of them fucking teachers? Shit would have been straight. I've been sitting there at the teacher's desk, looking at the whole classroom and shit, getting my dick sucked, smoking a fucking bowl, like, I'm the fucking boss in this fucking classroom right now, bitch. Bro, I ain't even gonna, dude, my fucking, next to my homeroom in junior high, I go probably break out my fucking yearbooks right now from junior high and shit or whatever. Next to my homeroom was the Spanish and fucking French teacher or whatever's fucking classroom, right next to my homeroom. And that chick was a centerfold in fucking Penthouse. That's legit. Penthouse. Centerfold. I was snooping through my brother's shit and was looking at some fucking shit, and I found that he had the issue. I found that shit. I was like, what? I was like, nah. I fucking, like, but I was reading the information. You know how it is? Like, Playboy got the centerfold, got information about the chick. When I was a kid, man, junior high, motherfucker. What's that, like 7th, 8th grade? Like, fucking, but, like, I could read information about her, and what I fucking knew about her, and I could read right here, and, like, I was like, because she was a little bit younger, I was like, oh, I'm like, yeah, right. I brought that shit to school and showing all my homies. I was like, yo, this is the Spanish teacher right next to our homeroom. And they're like, well, yeah, that looks a lot like her. That probably ain't her. I swear on my life, I stayed one fucking day after school, like, late, and fucking went over there and was like, look, between me and you, I was like, is this you? I slid that shit right on her fucking desk and asked her straight up, is that you? And fucking she was like, right away, like, where'd you get this? And like, it was. I got her to sign that shit. Autograph that, the centerfold or whatever. Yeah, right. I already knew, because, like, I thought I was doing my brother a favor. Like, I come home, he was fucking there, and I was like, look, man, I was like, because I was young. I was like, I know you're going to be mad and all and shit, and fucking, I know what the deal is, but you'll thank me for it later in the long run. And I busted that shit out, and he fucking started beating my ass and took that shit. I was like, they ain't even listening. I was like, that chick fucking autographed that shit. I was like, she my fucking Spanish and French teacher next to my homeroom or whatever in school, and he beat my ass some more for trying to lie to him. And he was like, who scribbled in my shit? I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, for real. Like, he disbelieved me so much. I swear to God, the one only time for 2 reasons why he fucking came to my next open house was, 1, to see if that chick was really that fucking chick in that shit and that I wasn't lying, and 2, because his fucking, my junior high teacher, one of my teachers was his teacher when he went to school or whatever, and he wanted to come say hi to her or whatever, also or whatever. Because she was like, oh, like, I used to fucking teach your brother. I used to have to hear about that shit all the time in her class. Like, oh, your brother. And like, she'll tell you, this motherfucker was smarter, fucking 10 times better than my fucking brother. That fucking retarded motherfucker. And it's funny, too, because that motherfucker got a diploma and a GED. I only got my GED from sitting in... I got my GED while I was sitting in jail because I was like, I don't need a piece of paper that can tell me I can read or write. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump ain't probably got a fucking diploma or a GED, and look where he is. What the fuck you talking about? I don't give a fuck. You know how Rockefeller made his first $1 million? By picking up pennies and saving them. I swear on my life. That's a true story. That's my dad. He was alive to see that shit, so he knows. It's fucking first-hand knowledge to him. I've heard that shit for years. He'd be like, yo, you know how Rockefeller made his first $1 million? And I'd be like, yeah. I was like picking up pennies. He'd be like, so why are you throwing that pocket change by the quarters? I'd be like, because I don't fucking, when I have to run from the police, I don't want that shit going jingle, 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 jingle in my fucking pocket, and they can hear that shit in the distance fucking 3 blocks down the fucking road that, oh, I hear that nigger's change in his pocket. He's going that way. Like, are you stupid? That's how all the homies get caught. Pocket change? Oh no, I take that shit right out of my pocket. When they put pocket change in my hand at the fucking register, I take the bills, maybe the receipt, fold it just like this in my hand, in the fucking pocket it goes. Change in my hand still, I walk just like this out the door and be like, just like that, right across the parking lot. And then I watch all the fucking bums go run over there like, looking for that shit. Like little crackheads. It's a true story. I'm a riot when I go places, man. I don't know, man. Probably a kid. By the time he was 20, man, he had $1 million. And then after with his first $1 million, he invested that shit and made money. It'd be the same thing I did with my first $1 million. I'd take that shit and flip it into fucking something more to make more money. And then I'd fucking get like, $2 million or $3 million out the deal. And then I'd get $2 million or $3 million out the deal. I'd pocket $1 million right off the bat. If I took $1 million and flipped it into 3, I'd pocket $1 million right off the bat and put it in the bank and just let it sit there and collect interest for a year. The other $2 million, I'd straight reinvest that shit and flip it again into like 4 or 5. After 1 year's gone by to date, I'd pull the interest off the original $1 million that I banked, and that'd be like 45 fucking thousand a year maybe. So maybe 42,000 a year. Fucking straight interest on $1 million. So if you can't live on that from sitting around doing absolutely nothing but picking your nose all year round, 42 grand comfortably, you got fucking problems or issues. So I'd fucking live basically off the interest of the $1 million sitting in my bank. That money would just be sitting in my bank, collect the interest every year, and once a year I'd transfer the interest that was made on that $1 million right off that shit to another account, and that's the account that I'd withdraw from to pay my little bit of bills, live off of, buy whatever the fuck I want, and I'd have it budgeted down to like, okay, it's $42,000, there's 52 weeks in a year, that's like X amount of dollars each fucking week, and that's what I do. Every fucking Monday, I'd go down to the bank and I'd take that X amount of dollars out and I'd spread it out through the fucking week. If I spent it on Monday, I wouldn't go back to the fucking bank until next Monday. That's all there is to it. Because there probably wouldn't be nothing I needed between now and then anyways. And if something came up, I'm sure between times when I did or didn't buy or spend any money, I had some saved away someplace else. I'd go right over there and dip into that shit. Like, oh, I got like $5,000 just sitting over here in my fucking watch drawer next to these 3 watches I own or whatever. I got like $5,000 just sitting here. Let's just take like, what did you say we need? Like, I don't know. I'll just take like a G. I'll just take a G to be safe, and we'll go. You know what I mean? So like, it's not like I'll have to go to the bank or fucking go looking or something like that. So that's how it'd be. And if I wanted that shit, I go get that shit right now. I don't fucking care to need it or want it, because the more that you fucking have, the more fucking people that want to smile in your face and tell you just what you want to hear so they can be your fucking friend. See what they can get out of you. See what they can use you for. The less you have, the less people come around, the less you got to deal with. Nobody asking you for nothing because you ain't had nothing. There's no reason to come bother you for anything. We already know you got nothing. What am I gonna scam you for, hustle you for, lie to you for? No reason. You ain't got nothing. So who'd want to be the president? Who'd want to have like fucking $100 million right now? Your fucking gardener over there. I don't give a fuck if he's just coming to cut the fucking grass and water the flowers. That motherfucker is hustling you some way, somehow, some fucking shamboozle something. He's probably fucking stealing some shit, pissing in your pool when you ain't around. Don't fucking get it twisted. Unless you get one of those Mexican people, like they do good work, they'd be like, ooh, yes, like the Chinese. As long as you pay them fucking good, as long as you pay them good and they eat good, they'll never fucking stab you in the back. You start fucking Jewing them around, they'll fuck you over right away. Oh! You want to see what else I got? Me? You didn't fucking get the memo? Look at that shit. A fucking Jedi glass, bitch, to drink some nice good scotch out of. Look at that. I know you like that. Ding ding. That gold. Mm-hmm. 10K. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get me a nice bottle of fucking something so I can fucking pour that shit in there and be like, wow. The Jedi got the juice. Jedi got the juice. When you see me busting loose, Jedi got the juice. Throwing money out the roof. Ah. You don't know nothing about that. What? Jedi got the juice. Jedi got the juice. Jedi got the juice. When you see me busting loose, Jedi got the juice. Throwing money out the roof. I don't know nothing about that shit. You don't know nothing about that shit. Fucking, like how rich? $1 million rich? $1 billion rich? I go buy a fucking ounce of crack. I better guarantee I go buy an ounce of crack and I'd go see all the dope fiends up north right now and I'd all kick them a fucking free dub piece and fucking give them my number. You want to bet on it? I don't even got a license, dude. I ain't buying no car. I could go pay for a license now. I don't want to pay for a license. I don't need a piece of paper that tells me what I can or can't do. It's the reason why I don't got the license. I stopped fucking paying for that shit. Fuck their $100 a fucking every 10 years or 11 years. Suck my dick. That's the answer. You heard that, New York State? Federal government, suck my dick. Lips, right on it. Blow. Don't hold your breath. So, you know what I mean? It's like, look, bro, you 10 years old, you getting up on the fucking riding lawnmower, John Deere, 10 years old, fucking cutting grass, 10 years old, fucking no problem on the fucking John Deere. Oh, you're fucking like 14? Oh, you're on the fucking quad. No problem. Oh, fucking 16? Yo, suck a dick, kid, get a license, money. Oh, go out, start being a slave right away, and don't forget to fucking pay us that money after you go slave for it. Fuck your taxes. You act like that shit's like there to help the people or something. You ain't got nothing on it. I got that shit. I got that shit right over there in the same corner. What are you talking about? What do you think I practiced with? Dude, like you weren't never a little kid. You never went outside and took a nice straight stick and was like, all right then. So what more do you need to know how to fucking use one of these when you got one in your hand? Let that shit flow. Don't be like, oh, I'm all fucking grown now and like this is just cool and shit. Like, nah, dude, that's the one that you always wanted. Are you fucking kidding me? This shit got caught on my shirt. Huh? Does it give me bitches? Yeah, it does. Listen, the last time I walked into like fucking the mall with, I walked out of this store with this shit in the hand in the fucking box like this under my arm, like it was a fucking like Terminator 2, like it was Terminator 2. A motherfucker was walking in there with the roses of the shotgun. I had the box under my arm like it was the shotgun. Walking through the mall, and like right away, as soon as I walked out the store, this chick was like, "Oh shit, you got one in there? Oh, that's the shit." Make me break out another one of these. Anakin Skywalker, fuck the Anakin Skywalker. Got the real Clone Wars here. do that shit. Like, I don't even know. I need a frame of reference. Man, I'm not like you. Crazy? What was I doing earlier? I had some hot shit going earlier. What? Fuckers. What do you mean? I got like so much room. Like, look. Almost fucking corner to corner. I can't even stand completely like straight like this and just barely do this if that window wasn't there. Like, that's why I do usually. What you want to see? I don't know. Well, that ain't fucking. I ain't doing that indoors here. What you want me to do? Run up that chair and do a little flip off that shit? Crazy. Cut you down, bitch. Cut you the fuck down. Yeah. Yesterday I did. Homie was here. he was fucking with the lightsabers. Kind of. I was playing the game. He was standing there doing something. I whipped out the lightsaber. I was like, all up in his face with that shit. Yeah. I was standing there doing something on his phone or whatever, and I bust out the lightsaber. Oh, the Kylo Ren one, and I put it up to the side of his face like he did Rey. Like, yeah. You want me to do that for you too? You want me to do that? You want me to do that for you too? You better fucking, if you ain't coming with that Matrix shit, you ain't gonna have no chance. And that's the fuck is blue over here? Oh, I know what that is. Show you something, Kylo Ren. Ain't got nothing, nothing about. Boy, that shit. Fucking want. hot to put that shit on, and it's hot here already. I don't care. What are you smoking today? What you smoking today? Scary! Turn it off! Ah! Yeah. I don't give a shit. Nothing special with that shit anyways. What about that smartwatch? You got one of those? No, it just mirrors your phone. Kind of, with some other extra features. I got my shit for free. I make a phone call right on that shit right now. Look, I'm about to call fucking one motherfucking name right now. Like a regular phone does.
Hey, you reached Matt's phone. Sorry I didn't get your call. Just I'll leave a message and I'll get right back to you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press...
Boop. What you talking about? It's just like that. Phone call. Phone call on the wrist. I got my shit for free. I got this fucking smartwatch for free. I got that lightsaber for free. Oh yeah! And I got some reefer that I want to share with my lungs. Hi! Like, look, man, I put the comment section up here for people so they could type comments and shit, because they always be, like, crying out, like, we don't write comments because nobody comes and reads them. Like, I put the comments up so people could type. Whoa, what kind of malarkey shit is that? There's tons of comments. How come I don't see them on the PlayStation? What's the story with that? You look like Sid from Ice Age. I think you got an unhealthy obsession with Star Wars. Are you autistic? That sounds racist. Is that a window stain painting or a curtain? Cool. All hell. Sure. Let's see some skills. Got any action figures? I got action figures. Oh, that's Wig Splitter. What up, Wig Splitter? How old are you? I'm 386. That's hot. $8 on eBay. What's $8 on eBay? You got no money. Nothing at all, yo. What's behind door number 3? Let's make a deal. The original Flasher. Hell yeah. Millionaire with Scooby-Doo blanket as curtains. Bet, yo. They said that blanket's a collectible Snuggie. I doubt it. Maybe. I don't care. I only put it there because, like, I was gonna fucking hang, like, a Metallica silk textile there, and then I thought about it from, like, my brother that had his, and he did some stupid shit like that, and the sun fucking beat it on it, man, after many years, and fucking, it sun faded that shit and ruined it. So I was like, yeah, I don't want to ruin that shit, so I took that and put that up there, and I was like, I don't care. And if you want to talk about the blinds, I went and had the blinds made. It's a special fucking cut window, special size, and I went and had some blinds cut and made. It cost me like $180. They were custom, and when I went and fucking got them, they were fucked up. The size wasn't right, and when I went back down there and was like, oh, these bitches are a little too big. Can you make them a little bit smaller? They were like, oh, they're custom. We can't do shit with that. Have a nice day, but you can buy some more. I was like, fuck that shit, and if to go any place else, they were fucking $180 more because that was the cheapest place. So I was like, fuck the blinds, and that's why I fucking, if you see it, I got some big ass fucking thick motherfucking like framing nails, and just grabbed some framing nails, dude, and just fucking nailed that fucking shit right up to the wall. It ain't coming down. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about the blinds. I don't care about the fucking if it was just a fucking any kind of fucking shit up there. I was gonna put something nice. I didn't want to ruin something nice. That's the whole idea of why that's up there. They should have just left the blinds that used to be there, and wouldn't have that fucking problem. But they remodeled my apartment and they fucking fucked that shit up. He said, I remember this guy trying to sell shit for fucking weed money. That's bullshit, dude. Like, besides the fact I'm sitting on a PS4 right now, I'll show you what's behind door number 3. Because dude said what's behind door number 3. And those are brand new PS4s sitting in the box, waiting to be fucking used. But I sell shit for money on top of this, like, limited edition Star Wars laptop I got. He said YouTube is broken, dumbass. YouTube ain't broken fucking nothing, dumbass. Because I can sit here and read the comments all day long on my fucking stream because I'm moderating that shit, dumbass. It's just that PlayStation Network's broken. But that ain't nothing new, right? See that? Don't finish that shit. Broadcast thing, alright. Poo-poo. The poo-poo on the ka-choo-choo. I never was a fan of Star Wars. Neither was I. I just like the lightsabers. And Carrie Fisher has some nice fucking tits. You know what I mean? They fucking got me hook, line, and sinker on the lightsabers. Forever, always always and forever. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get buried with this. I shouldn't say buried because I'm not getting buried. We're getting cremated. What are you fucking smoking? What are you fucking smoking? This bowl's beat. This is what fucking playing PlayStation Network for 15 years will do to you. You just keep playing. Like it's okay. You think I'm joking too. This is the long-term effect of PlayStation Network. Me. Look, all the little kids be over here like, yo, the dude got a lightsaber, and their parents come in there and be like, what the fuck is that? Turn that shit off right now. Don't fucking tempt me with a good time. The night ain't over yet. The sack boy hasn't sang yet. Right? Isn't that what they got? A little big playing on PlayStation? The little sack boy hasn't sang yet. Matter of fact, let's get that shit out right now. Start this party right. Oh! I'm playing with the reefer over here. It's like, I don't know, I'll be picking this flavor, picking that flavor, looking at this weed, looking at that weed, looking at that bud, looking at this bud. And I'm like, I don't know what to smoke. That was just one jar. We got like 3 more. Different shit. I don't know why I do that all the time. Like, pack a bowl, the rubber itch my eye, and then I get those crystals, the trichromes all over my fingers. I'll open my eyeballs, and then they'll fucking like be more itchier and shit, and making me rub and itch them some more. Oh. It's a wrap now. think you're fucking cool? I don't fucking think so. All day. Mhm. Ooh. Mhm. Like, yeah. Fucker. Star Killer style. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. You motherfuckers know I'm only like 22, right? I go get fucking that Just for Men shit and I gray out my hair, my beard, and my fucking and my hair and shit just to make it look like that, right? Shave that shit back. It's all fucking props. Nee. Props. Where'd you two fucking moochiers go over there? Need to get some more batteries for that bitch. Fuck. Hey. Yeah. Who wants what? Yeah, boy. Kylo Ren got shit on it. Actually, like, pretty fucking. Switch off that motherfucker. See what we got over here. Good defense. Like, ready for him. Come on with the fucking thrust. Up over the head, like, through the fucking back. Come around, land that flip. Where do you get that, dude? Yeah! What's up? Oh, hello everyone. Welcome to my dick. Oh, dude, you don't even know. It's the blessed holy day of the Jedi. Everybody should be tuning in. It's like the fucking Sunday morning preacher show. I'm here to preach. The way of the Jedi. Come. Drink the Kool-Aid. I hear you two fucking moolies over there fucking laughing. Don't give me that shit. Mm-hmm. Hey! That's a laser sword. laser saber. Yeah. Alright, what do you want to see instead? Do you want to see the lightsabers? Do you want to see some weed? Or my dick? Alright, I guess it's going to be the dick. Ooh, I found the weed instead. Hey! Oh, I forgot something. The shit! Oh, it's all over for you, D-Lo. Oh! Over! Fuck you motherfucking chuchos over there doing? Sucking each other off? Been quiet for like a fucking hour. What we got over here? What's this? Oh. Oh, shit! Oh, no, it's just empty. What happened, Tucci? When you get a PlayStation VR over there? When are you gonna get that VR? When? What else we got? What else? With extra controller of that shit. Darth Vader edition. What the fuck? Remember, I'm just a dope fiend that smokes my money. Oh, what the fuck? Like, yeah, dude, it was brand new in the box. We ain't even never plugged those in. That shit's original firmware. The games are still brand new in the case, in their little sealed wrappers, never open, because I own both those games as the digital deluxe editions, or whatever, ultimate editions on digital versions. So, I never had to use the discs. And I got, that is my controller. I ain't using it though. I'm using the other one, but I got the Darth Vader right here. See, it says like Star Wars as an inlay on the touchpad and shit. It's pretty cool. Smooth. And thumbsticks are gray, but I got thumb pads on it. Darth Vader. Look. That's how many of those Darth Vader controllers we got. See, that's a set. They didn't sell another one of these controllers. Otherwise, like, I'd have got another one of those controllers to go with the other system. So that would have been a set like that set is. But they didn't sell controllers like that. So can't do it. If I get my hands on another controller, I might be able to say I got another controller and have a set, but as a matter of fact, I could probably go on eBay or something and see if like somebody's just selling more. The controller. And even if it's beat controller, even if it's beat and broke, just because it's got the serial number on there, I can send it back to Sony and pay a couple bucks. They'll send me another one brand new. Of that fucking, that I'll go to that PlayStation. I'll pay for it. So, this is DOB. That's the only other way I guess you can get one of those controllers that go with that PlayStation. I wish I could have got another one in the box like that to put with that one and had a set. So this way you get the controller that's in the box, which is there's another controller like this in the box. How about that? I got that one myself. So you want to see my laptop? That shit's the hot shit too. Star Wars. Limited edition HP. What time is it? Might be time for a fucking wake and bake. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. On the poop again. Just can't wait to get on the poop again. On the poop again. We're on the poop again. On the poop, on it again. Oh, we got the poop. That was a fat ass hamburger I ate last night. It was good. That shit was good. Shit. On your face, in your mouth, up your nose, down your throat. What you know about that? Taste the shit. Who's pooping on it today? Pooping on it. All up on it. Poop. May the poop be with you. With you, not me. Yo. We got any people that work at Comedy Central? Let me get a job up over there. I'll fit right in. I forgot what we was gonna get. We was gonna get something good. Oh yeah. I wanted to check out my shit. That's some new shit that I saw. Oh man, this shit, I knew it was the bomb. Smells like it'd be standing out in my grandmother's fucking front lawn. Back in the day when I was a kid. Swear to God. I don't know how they fucking doing it. No, you know what it really reminds me of? Early in the morning, those little round poofy fucking purple flowers. That's like a weed or something. They smell sweet like that early in the morning from the dew. Especially like in a patch of those motherfuckers. Yeah. Welcome to the Gabinos. Who wants to be Gabino-fied? I wonder where all these Chucho Luchos are at. It's like Sunday. We're getting high today. Bless the nuggets. Bless the nuggets! Yo, I don't know what's wrong with you poop nuggets. Four people left it was because they was little kids like, oh, and their parents were like, get the fuck up, bitch. The enchanted cooter. Enchanted cooter. What you know about the enchanted cooter? It's a water safari. The enchanted cooter, water safari, where the fun never stops. Dan, dan. You don't know nothing about that shit. No, we don't know nothing about that yet. Nothing. You want to see some more cool shit? Look at that. Oh. Real pearl inlay on that bitch. On a solid body. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? That Randy Road shit. Getting it. That's it. That's all you get. That was fire, and this is lightning. Just gets it. Fat body. Yeah! Come on now! Yo, I don't like it when you fucking look at me like that. Better turn the YouTube channel. Yo, so anyways, what's up with that Kingdom Come? That game's pretty badass. I don't know, it's not badass. It looks beautiful, I'll tell you that. It's a good game. Kingdom Come. If you like RPGs, that's a game. I'm gonna be playing that here soon. As soon as I exercise the demons. For real, yo, give me up on Comedy Central, somewhere over in Hollywood. I'd be the dude, any TV show, like, dude, I'd be bomb on that shit. I'd be the guy you come buy some guns and some shit off of. I'll be the trafficker of information. Never doing nothing wrong, don't know nothing about, but always got everything you need to know. Middleman. I just thought of an idea for a new fucking bomb-ass TV show. Title for that shit and everything. Plots. Characters. I should write that shit. Right now. I should stop this stupid horse shit and go write that shit, and we fucking sell that shit to somebody, cause that shit. I don't know. That'd have to be on Netflix. That'd be an original or something. Cause we ain't playing up on that show. It's going down. Might as well put that shit on HBO so we can get some real porn action up in there. Better than HBO. Or something. Like, not a lot of like real porn, but you know, fuck. I seen some shows on Netflix, man, full frontal nudity and everything, showing the fucking puss. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. Shows, like, I'm not saying Supergirl or The Flash or Green Arrow or some shit like that, but shows that are on like that or whatever, they full frontal nudity. I'm like, wow. Like, it's better than fucking CBS. And like, dude, when they be killing people on fucking shows on Netflix, like, dude, they be getting them shots, like good camera angle shots, like on some shows, like guns, like barrels up to their heads, like pulling triggers, like fucking blowing people away, like the way, like blowing people away. Good camera shots. I can think of like some shows right now, I'll be like, what the fuck? Couldn't believe that shit. Headshots, like close up fucking good camera angle fucking shots, like have headshots, like they made them shows like you'd be like, whoa, or like just like some scenarios and things that happen in some of those shows on Netflix, you'd be like, whoa, off the fucking norm, like, look, I'm fucked up. I'm a fucked up individual. And believe me, I can think of some fucked up shit. So there's not too much that I'm going to be sitting there, like, look, I used to watch fucking Hellraiser when I was like fucking, like 9 years old, eating fucking my dinner, watching that shit. So like, look, there ain't too much out of the fucking norm that's going to make me go, whoa, while I'm sitting here eating my dinner like I was a little kid. And I've seen some shows that some shit happened, and I'd be like, oh, I'm eating my fucking dinner. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Ooh, matter of fact, what's today? Like Sunday? I don't even know when Supergirl's coming back on. This shit ain't been on forever. They ain't even finished season 3 yet. Yo, you watched that show Krypton? The pilot for that shit was last week. That shit better be out again this week. I want to see episode 2. That shit was alright. I'm down for that. Krypton. Doctor Strange came back from the future to help stop Brainiac. Make sure, like, his grandfather lives. He got that job in the science wing. He got the name, the House of L. The House of L shall live. Be like, yo, that show's fucking. I might go watch that shit right now, just to watch that shit again. Krypton. Bomb. I mean, like the first few episodes in the first fucking season probably. I mean, it's gonna be good, but it ain't gonna be spectacular. That's gonna be the story. To be like the meat of the fucking story of like the rest of the show for the seasons to come. If there's other seasons. I want to finish season 3 of Supergirl. And like, I don't know, man. Like, look, I understand it's Supergirl's show and it's all about what shit Supergirl did. But look, there's some shit that goes down, like, right now on Supergirl with, like, fucking Rain or whatever the fuck her name is, that's, like, some fucking Kryptonian fucking goddess of, like, death. Like, some 4 horsemen shit or whatever. And there's like, 3 or 4 of them and shit. And they got this fucking fortress of solitude made out of rock somewhere out in the desert. And they're like evil fucking Kryptonians or something, I don't know. Bring death and destruction and chaos, like 4 horsemen type shit. And like, look, that's some fucking, it's like 3-4 fucking Kryptonians out there fucking talking about some fucking 4 horsemen apocalypse shit here on Earth. And guess what? Supergirl? Come on now. Where's fucking Kal-El? Like, how come he don't come? Like, I understand he's around and he made up appearances on season 1 and all up in season 2 and shit. But I mean, fuck, like some shit going down like that, and Superman ain't getting involved. Like, okay, even like, okay, he's Superman. Maybe he knows, and like he's like, yeah, she can handle it. She can do that shit. There's no problem. Oh, she's getting fucked right now. Like, he's Superman. I understand he could be everywhere, anywhere, like, around the world, because he's Superman. Like, he ain't even ever showing up to, like, and Supergirl's fucking worstest time of fucking need, when ain't motherfucking nobody else the motherfucker around able to fucking help her. She gotta figure it out herself. Where's his fucking ass then? Or vice versa. Like, Superman ain't got some shit going down like that, or whatever, in his time of need, like, oh, where's my fucking cousin fucking car? Like, oh, here she is, boom, come say, like, they did that shit in Injustice Gods 2. Injustice Gods 2, because if you played 1 or whatever, you know that, like, in 1, the Joker fucking set a nuke off in, like, Metropolis or something, and it killed fucking Lois, and Superman killed the Joker and fucking took over, like, was like, alright, you guys all fucked up now, it's my word, boom, motherfucker laid down a law and fucking, that was it. Like, took over that planet and that world and that universe. And, like, somehow, like, those heroes that were left that were still trying to fight that shit, Batman and some other ones that was there, like, because they all fucking bowed to him and shit, brought the heroes from our world into their world to help stop that Superman or whatever. And they did. They arrested him and put him in a fucking a kryptonite jail cell or whatever. And fucking, like, some shit started going down and happening, and nobody could stop that shit. And I forget, like, maybe Brainiac came back again or something. I forgot how Injustice 2 was or whatever, but Supergirl made the sole choice to go fucking bust Superman out of fucking prison. Like, in the fucking world's most deepest, darkest time of fucking need, knowing that, like, she couldn't do it alone, and nobody else fucking could do that shit but him. And fucking, and that was that. And fucking, like, she went and busted Superman out of prison, even though he deserved to fucking be there for his crimes against humanity, or whatever the case may be. that he did deserve to be there, and despite that fact, she still went and busted him out of fucking prison anyways, knowing that that shit was wrong, and went and did that shit for nobody the fuck else, because fucking he was the only savior left for the fucking world. They had to do it together or something. I don't even know how it ended. I never finished it. So, oh, what happened in these comments? We weren't really reading them. Oh, this dude. I don't like that guy. It's been a long time since we saw that poop nugget. We don't want to see him. He came to see my smartwatch. That's like, I forget, like, the comments, like, even though I had that shit up there, like, comments weren't showing anyways. Because I probably should have had the setting like that before I started the stream, not changed it afterwards. I don't know. But I see him fine over here. I forget. Let's go with the smartwatch. Who's got the smartwatch? Who's got the new lightsaber? Yeah, new shit. What now, bitch? What now, bitch? Skywalker all the way, boy. Mhm. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Mhm. Mm. Mhm. 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 Yeah! Anybody ever tell you about the time I pooped in your fucking mouth and you liked it? Liked it! Yeah, boy! Oh, a smartwatch? Bullshit. Ooh. What? Hmm.
Sorry I didn't get your call. Just I'll leave a message and I'll get right back to you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1.
Oh, I know you like that shit. I know you like that shit. You know I get all the cool toys. All the fucking cool toys! Put this on charge. What is he doing over there? Burning down the house. candle. Fixing to move in the wax. The wick. Don't you know I want to poop on you? I want to poop all over you. Oh. All over you. We got a fucking snore. Hey everybody, I can poop in my panties. What you want to know about them PlayStations back there? Oh, look at this shit. Oh, to go with it. Fuck it. Oh yeah, it's still plugged in. We got VRs, smartwatches. Looks like 11 o'clock. On Sunday, was everybody pooping out? Oh, I forget, they work hard all week. You hear that? That's your girlfriend Dilo sleeping. I'll fucking burn you! Year and a half and still no VR games. Pathetic. What do you mean no VR games? I got Skyrim VR. I got fucking Farpoint. I got the fuck. I got that Mars game. I got Farpoint. I got what do you mean? I play fucking Gran Turismo on the VR. Star Wars Battlefront 1's got a VR mission on it. That's a good shit too. I wish like you could fly the X-wings on it on like part 2 like that, like or play Battlefront 2 in the VR like fucking heroes versus villains. That'd be the shit. But what else we got VR? I got a bunch of games that's VR. I just can't play them all. I get stuck playing like fucking long ass like RPG games like Skyrim VR. That's take forever and a day to play. I started playing that shit and I started playing Elder Scrolls Online. I was fucking playing the shit out of that, and then like fucking I started playing Kingdom Come. I figured it was an RPG, but it was just like a story mode, like boom boom. I could fucking like go through that shit right through. That shit is like forever for like real life. Gotta get up and eat and sleep and shave and shit and fucking get your dick sucked and wash your clothes and your horse. Like, dude, it's ridiculous. Sharp. Games forever. I don't know. I can't think of all the fucking VR games I got without going and look at them. Fuck's my controller. VR games? Like, fuck. Let me see my library. And not just games that are VR compatible, like VR games. Oh, what was that game I was playing with the ships? What you mean? You better go look at my streams. I was playing this game with these ships. I forget what it was called. That's how, like, oh, dude, it was like flying X-Wings. Shit was badass. I got Drive Club, that's VR. What? Oh, there it is. E-Vulgaria Warzone. That E-Vulgaria. That's fucking VR. That game's the shit. Farpoint. I know you got like her Farpoint. They got the Gran Turismo. I don't even know what that In the Cloud VR Afterlife shit is. Or Inception VR, I got that stupid shit. We got, I know I got that Heist, it was free. Oh, I got fucking, Justice League. Justice League is VR. Right there, I got the Justice League VR. What else we got here? I don't know, a lot of these games are VR, like Resogun, and then fucking, can't even think of the name, like, those old ass Nintendo games that are on here that are fucking, like, not even 2D anymore, they're like third dimensional, so they're like 3D. I played Resident Evil 7 Biohazard in fucking VR. I played the whole campaign in like 3 streams. First playthrough on VR. First game, first playthrough. Skyrim VR. That game Snatch. That's a VR game or whatever. Like, oh, I got the Spider-Man Homecoming VR shit. Starblood Arena. Strike Vector X or something like that. Ain't they got like fucking VR for that shit? Like games like that. The Assembly, I got the Assembly. That's VR. I got Playroom VR. And you can play any game with the VR on. Just they won't be 360 VR. I got that Unearthing Mars. That's VR. Velocity 2X, I think that's like shit's in VR. I got VR carts. Within. What the fuck? See what we got over here with PlayStation Plus. That's VR. I got that scary house fucking game. That Rebel Galaxy is like VR. Race to Sun, I think you can play that in VR. I got Riggs Mechanized Combat at Riggs. Whatever. Fuck you mean I got no VR games. I got Switch Galaxy Ultra. I think that's VR. That's you? No, that's not VR. I don't know. I don't see the game. It's on the demo disc. I forget what it's called. It had something to do with like Until Dawn. But it was like you're at a roller coaster and you're shooting the guns or whatever. Hyperveloid, that's VR. Oh, I got, what is that fucking pool game? It was on PS3. I got that pool game that was on PS3. That was like VR. There's Until Dawn. I don't know, I can't find that shit. It was based off of like Until Dawn. You was riding on the fucking, the cart. Or something, the fucking, whatchamacallit, that cart, it was a cart, look at purchases, what are you talking about? Rush of Blood, the Until Dawn, Rush of Blood, that's VR, fucking mean. And I got the fucking move controllers for that shit. I got the gun even. I got the shit. Oh, besides like... Besides 2 move controllers for that shit. I got... So when I play, what was that game? Farpoint. Where's it at? Got the nav stick right here. Do that like... Ooh. Yeah, bitch. Look, I just got the slot on here. I can put the scope. You can put the scope. That's a scope mount. I got the scope, but you don't need it in the VR because when you do that, like you see the scope anyway. So whether it's there or not, you got the goggles on. You won't be able to physically look down the scope anyways, and it gets in the way of the goggles. So it don't matter. That's how you play VR, bitch. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. This is official Sony. Full. Look, that's a button for your grenade launcher, like. That's reload. Look. Fully automatic. Semi-automatic. Single shot. And you got some buttons here, square, triangle, circle, fucking O and shit. X. If you need them over here. Got shit over here. Your fucking start and selects right here on the sides. Dude, I'd be all over the place on Farpoint, trying to play some multiplayer. Dude, I'd be like, dude, I'd be right in a corner too. I'd be just like this in the fucking corner. Doing one of these. And dude, and Farpoint, oh my god. VR, oh my god, that shit is, oh my god, way better than like Call of Duty or Battlefield. Cause like I'd be over here in the corner like this and shit, right? Like looking, oh, dude's coming over. I'm over here like moving around and getting away and shit, backing up. Like, look, I could turn around and run away, and I could do one of these with my gun and fucking get that dude. I'd be like this, behind me, running away. I swear to God. Like in Farpoint, I could do that. Like, I'd be over there behind the rock, hiding and shit, like doing whatever, and dude be coming to get me. I'd be like, oh, I'll start running away, like, and fucking do one of those, spraying just like this, behind me, while I'm running away. Getting motherfuckers, dude. I was invisible. I wasn't even fucking playing. I go hide somewhere else, back against the wall. Just like that, dude. Like, first round, I was like, oh, okay. See how the deal is here. The next fucking round I played, in fucking invincible, unfucking stoppable. Third round came, I started fucking mopping ass. Motherfuckers left. They didn't even want to play no more. Swear to God. On Farpoint. I'd be fucking running my ass off, like, jumping, like, jumping. Like this, right across the area. Like, this shit was a bomb, dude. Farpoint. This is how PlayStation's meant to be played. You know what you're talking about. Going there like fucking MP South. Yeah, boy. Get it. You know nothing about it. One of these days, I'll have those games on there and be playing them. I'll be streaming them. But I gotta finish playing these fucking long ass RPGs before I can do that. especially like Kingdom Come. Take your time away from my other games. Like I should have went and checked some Star Wars: The Old Republic. I didn't do that either. Come on, baby! Dude, I got a 4K PlayStation over there right now. 4K PS4. I got all the fucking HDMI cables I need, the surround sound, the TV, the whole fucking nine, everything to go with that PlayStation and the VR. And I ain't even using that PlayStation. I'm still using my launch model PlayStation. Boom. Ain't that some shit? 2 brand new fucking limited edition PS4s sitting in the box right over there. I'll still be using my launch model. Launch model. See Darth Vader controller? Yo, you didn't get one of these with pre-order in your fucking Star Wars Battlefront 2 game? Don't tell me you didn't get one of these with your pre-order. We're getting to the 3-hour mark. We're gonna be wrapping this up here soon and fucking playing some of that Kingdom Come. Kingdom Come in your mouth. You fucking rat. Don't you know I wanna poop? Come on, baby, eat poop. I like that poop. Come on now, baby. Come on. Come I wanna be a Jedi. I wanna be a Jedi. Yeah. That's how we do it. Don't think you can. No, you can. Jedi got the juice. Jedi got the juice. Jedi got the juice when you see me busting loose. Jedi got the juice. Jedi got the juice, throwing money at the roof. Jedi got the juice. Wants to see my smartwatch. Oh! Wants to see some reefer. Oh! Who's playing the prison game? I'm gonna bust out of prison. Is that even a VR game? I wouldn't play that game. I can go play that game in real life. One of these days. Sure I will. I got my hopes set on it. But I will. Oh, yes. He said I need to know how to get the Force. That's a simple, man. Everybody knows where the Force comes from. Everybody knows. Not everybody's willing to go to the green side to get it. All you gotta do is smoke some weed. And you'll feel the Force. flow right through you. That's how it starts. After a while, you don't need to smoke the weed anymore. You just start doing it naturally. Me, I don't know, I'm a slow learner, so I keep smoking weed. I feel the force either way, but I still like to smoke the weed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shit, motherfuckers. They can bring out the fucking shit out of me. You don't gotta be a Jedi. You just be fucking Sith. Give it to me. Either way, someone's gotta breathe. Poop nugget. Nothing.
I've got some shit I have to do, like. So I've got to get that done. I have to do that first.
Okay.
So if you want me to, I don't know, come in, I'll be like halfway to your place and I'll do something, pick you up after this.
Do it.
You're not even dressed yet, so I don't know, you said you wanted to get some gameplays and shit, and you can.
Right, I ain't no hurry.
A little while before I can get there, because it'll probably be a bit before I get over to your house. I gotta get dressed and leave, and then I gotta look up with the ice or shit, how long that's gonna take.
I ain't no hurry. Showing the smartwatch off over here on fucking on stream. These motherfuckers are like, this son of a bitch! Tell them you don't want the tablet, you want a smartwatch. Big deal, you won't have to dig in your fucking pocket again. You'll be like, hello!
If there's anything wrong with it, it's in the return date period, so I don't have to pay any money.
No, you just gotta go through the fucking trouble of fucking put your shit on another tablet. Another device out there. Just give me the top of the line shit, nigger. That's it. That's what you tell them. Give me the top of the line shit. Don't rush. Well, it's Sunday. I'm not in no hurry. I forgot to go back up there last night. Whatever. I'm here.
Oh, hey, my Obi-Wan lightsaber is, I don't know, that might be like, kind of like a misprint, or I don't know if that's what you would call call it, but yeah, that one piece is not gold or copper looking. It's just the same polished colors as the rest of the places there. It's even got it on the box too. The one on the box looks just like yours. So I think it's like a mistake.
You mean it's fucking, it was damaged and fucking, they slapped some nigger fucking piece on there and sent it to you, and that's why it didn't, and that's why it didn't fit, and that's why it didn't fit right and was loose, and you had to glue it on there because it wasn't even the right piece in the beginning. Probably the case. That shit was probably used. That shit probably wasn't even new. They sent you the wrong one. They had two down there, a new one and a used one. They grabbed the wrong box. Alright. Alright. I'll be a son of a flaming titty. Yes, we made it to the three hour mark. I guess we can go play some fucking Kingdom Jizz. Kingdom of Jizz in your mouth. Who wants to see the sacred Star Wars glass? We put like fresh harvested virgin juices out of there and bless the Jedi Knights in the order with that shit. And the High Masters get to drink the rest. You know, call us High Masters for fun. Mm-hmm. Don't care, go play. Bitches. Buy something good to drink out of that. Straight fucking virgin juices. Virgin juices. Out the fucking Holy Jedi Grill. Blessed fucking be, oh my jizz. I'm so fucking holy. When I fuck people in their asses, we stretch their hole open and let my fucking cum drip back out of that shit, and we collect that shit with the nectar collector, right? And then we fucking purify it and put that shit in these little fucking like vial pendants. We sell it to people who sponsor me for $9.99. Comes with a certificate of authenticity signed by me and a photo of my cock. Join the fucking Rebel Alliance today. Support the cause. The rebellion begins here. Oh yeah! Now what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when the Sith come for you? Light that shit. The Baba Yaga will always strike back. Now what's gonna happen here? I'm gonna fucking carry. Yeah. Holy mockery. Kylo Ren ain't even as badass as as me, motherfucker. Are you crazy? I'll murder him. Right where he stood. Like a true Sith Lord fucking would. Play no fucking puss-ass game. Straight the fuck up. Down. Please, you didn't think you were faithful. On the poop again. Can't wait to get on the poop again. Who wants the poop? Oh, hey. peoples. Have you come to get high? Tell me your intent. Ooh. Come on. Come on. Ah! Oh, we're at 315. We're gonna make 420. Never. Hey. You know what a sweaty asshole smells like? Do I? Oh yeah, I do. I do. Oh. Who's gonna play some Kingdom Come? Kingdom of Come. Forget it, Johnny Bullock. You got access denied. Don't make me give you the boot. Oh shit! He said my fucking name! I did. Break out the VR. That game Kingdom Come should have been fucking in VR. Straight up, like 360 VR. I'll pay another $20 right now for the patch. And I'd delete my game just to play it over again, even though it's forever. Forever. That game is. Come on now. Come on now. All over now, bitch. All over. All over. Yeah, you better wake the fuck up over there. All you're gonna do is sleep. You know why you're sleeping? 'Cause you ain't got nothing but some garbage ass games over there. Go buy some bomb shit. You won't be sleeping? Like, I should be playing that shit, but I decided to show off. A new lightsaber to the fucking collection! Oh, I think I'm fucking strong! Don't forget, we give away nothing on this channel daily. Nothing at all. Don't forget that. Tell everybody. We give away nothing at all on this channel daily. That's right! Don't make me get the fucking hoodie on and be a Smeagol. The Jedi hood, bro. Be a Smeagol! I'll kill you. I kill you! I kill you, motherfucker! I kill you! Ah! Don't you ever take my controller. See? I ain't never alone. I be fighting with all kinds of fucking Jedi spirits that be trying to possess me and take over the body. They're like, give me that shit! I'm like, get the fuck out of here, no! I guess, like, here in this alternate reality of dimension, motherfuckers call that shit multiple personalities or something like that. Disorder or something. You figure it out in a couple more 100 years. We're coming! Hide your nutsack. Hide it. Fuck that shit. Because if not, they're going to want to go tip to tip. I ain't touching tip to tip. I can't do it. Oh, no. Some old man stinky cheese touching mine. Oh, no stinky cheese for me. No. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when a Jedi coming for you? Get the fuck out the way! Oh, bitch! Hey, what do you motherfuckers say? Motherfuckers don't want none. We ain't ready for this. Get rid of me! Oh, I can't have it. Oh, fuck the smoke. You come watch me play some Kingdom Come. Kingdom of Come. Kingdom of Come. Poop on it. I said I want anything. Just whip it out and poop on it. Go poop on a PS4. Shitbags. They're always good for pooping on. I should do that. I should buy one day. Poop on that shit right on stream. Right on like that poop I took this morning. Straight fucking hot liquid out the ass. Liquid, hot garlic liquid out the ass. That was a good jet stream too. It was like hydraulic push right out the ass. Liquid, hot garlic. I still feel some of that 1 pound burger up in my ass. Oh, that was good. Alright. Fucking chucho luchos. I'm gonna put the fucking Kingdom of Jizz on. I'll be streaming that. If any of you'd like to come jizz with me in Kingdom of Come. You can. You can. Oh, you can. Mm-hmm. Come on.